Hi there, thanks for joining me. We're talking today about one of our foundational exercises, which involves our transverse abdominals. Now, when we think about abdominal muscles, we often think about our six-pack of muscles, which is our rectal abdominals, which are more of our exterior abdominal muscles. Beyond that, we have our oblique muscles, and we'll be talking about them in future sessions. For now, just know that our oblique muscles sit to the side of our lower torso and help to stabilize us as we move, and also help bring us from side flexion back up to center. Underneath those muscle groups, we have our transverse abdominals, our true core muscles. Our transverse abdominals attaches a band of muscle from our backbone on one side all the way around to our spine on the other side as well. And our transverse abdominals tend to forget how to work optimally, especially if we spend a lot of time seated. So they're truly a postural muscle that's very important. You'll find in my videos that I cue using your core muscles, and I mean transverse abdominals for the most part as we do that. And so we're going to talk a little bit about how to find your transverse abdominals and start to dive into using them more effectively. So basically, our transverse abdominals, knowing that it's a band of muscle, we need to find that band, and we can do that with breathing, with a little bit of landmarking. So I'm back on my chair for full back support, so I don't have to worry about keeping myself up nice and tall. And then I'm going to take my hands and find my two hip bone points. Right inside those two hip bone points, I'm going to move my fingers just a little bit until I find what is that soft, squishy bit right inside. From there, I'm going to see if I can find my transverse abdominals by gently pulling my belly button towards my backbone. You may find that underneath your fingertips, you just have created a little bit of tension, so you can feel some muscles working there. It's okay if you can't right now. So let's do that again together. Find your hip bone points, and then right inside those bony points, leave your fingertips there for a moment. A gentle squeeze of belly button towards backbone to turn on those transverse abdominals. And we need this to be a gentle squeeze because it needs to be something that we can maintain throughout the day. I find for the most part that transverse abdominals, if they haven't been working optimally, it's easy to do a big squeeze, sucking in your belly button to backbone, and that's not something that you'll be able to maintain for long periods of time. Our transverse abdominals are made to work for us all day long. So we need to find that happy medium, a gentle feeling of a seat belt coming across and providing support between your two hip bone points. So let's do it again together. Fingertips at your hips, into the soft bit right on the inside of either hip bone point, belly button slightly into backbone, just enough to feel that small amount of tension forming between your two hip bone points. And then let's take some breaths in and out together. So we're maintaining that contact point. Good, and release. All right, so again, if you don't feel like you're getting that engagement through those muscle groups, that's okay. We'll keep working on it. It's something that you can work on every day, little bits of time as you think about it, as you're moving about your day. I find that the best way to have people tune into their transverse abdominals is when they're lying down. So this is something that you could consider if you are lying on your bed with your knees bent and your feet on the bed. Do the same thing. Find your hip bone points. Easier to find both the hip bones and just that bit right inside each hip bone point, and then easier to feel that tension form between your two hip bones as you gently sink your belly button towards the bed. Hold, breathe, and then release. We're going to slide forward on our chair and do it again. So removing the support from behind our back makes it a little bit harder. It just challenges our core muscles in general to have less support. So from this place, we're going to do the same thing. Maybe you feel like you need to have your hands for some landmarking again, or maybe you feel like you know what that feels like. We're gonna go belly button to backbone and remind yourself to breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Great. So this is a great thing for you to practice as you watch my other videos and you hear me cueing about core muscles turned on, ready to work. That is what I'm talking about. Your transverse abdominals, belly button to backbone. Using those transverse abdominals is going to help you throughout your day. It will reduce lower back pain and strain because we have more to support us through our torso, and it helps with posture. We'll be talking a lot about posture as well in future videos. So it's definitely a big proponent to play in posture. Have fun practicing your transverse abdominal exercises. If you have any questions, let me know.